Hi.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
so we are here today with our very own RaeKisha, and so we're here today to talk about her new product line that's coming out with a whole bunch of cool things and stuff. So I'm just gonna let you take it away.
Yes. Okay. Hello. First of all, hello everyone. Happy to be here, presenting some wonderful things to you guys today. I am a soap creator and I do crystals and fuse things with crystals and stuff like that. So, my products are a whole lot of fun and they have a whole lot of energy surrounding them. So I'm here to tell you a little bit about my products today. And I thank Nick for having me on today. Thank you, Nick. Okay, first I have a bunch of products behind me that I'm going to be sharing with you today. The first things I'll talk about is my lip balms, and they are infused with 8.8 pH balance gem elixir. And I choose specific gems for specific lip balms. One's for love, one's for happiness, one's for success or whatnot. So I have one here that I call Tropical Punch lip conditioner. And Tropical Punch is really fun. It's good for kids. You know, it has high energy. It's been infused with rose quartz and clear quartz and amethyst and tree agate. And this one is smells just like fruit punch, and it's really conditioning. It's made with beeswax, all organic materials. We have some shea butter, some cocoa butter, some different conditioners that are really, really good. And I'm here to tell you, as not just because it's my product, but just to let you know that the product is awesome. Like when I put it on, my lips feel really conditioned. I have a high vibrational day. It's just beautiful. So that's one of my lip conditioners. And I have several more. They're available. I have some called Orangey Glad, really high vibrational one as well. And then I have ones for love, which is Cinnatastic, which is for love, which is made with cinnamon. And all of them are infused with the same waters. Second of all, I have, and these are my specialties because these were my babies that I started out with. I have my soaps. Now my soaps are for different things. I have abundant soaps, and I have soaps for love and prosperity, and heart-centered soaps and different things like that. Health bars as well for problematic skin. And one of my problematic skin ones that I just experimented on is I have positive feedback from this, and everybody's saying that it's really good. Is I have what you call the hemptastic. It's made with hemp seed and hemp milk, and it has 3+6 omega in it. So it's really, really good for the skin, especially for acne on the skin in the T sections of the skin. And I also made another health bar just recently called Poppy Coconut. It's actually infused with poppy seeds. And poppy seeds are really moisturizing, and it has coconut oil in it as well. This is for very dry, flaky skin, for skin that has eczema, any kind of skin that has any kind of problems in the weathering and everything. If you're in a cold condition, you have a really dry skin, this is really good for that dry skin. And also, all of my soaps are infused with the water as well, with the gem elixir. And also, I have prayed and I meditated with my soaps before I made them. And so they are filled with a lot of love. I have a soap here that was also inspired by one of our own, by Irma Hernandez. Well, this one wasn't the one she ordered from me, but this was a soap on the rope. And now this was a fun challenge because I put the soap on burlap. And it's easy to hang in the shower, easy to keep up with when you're traveling and everything like that. Really fun soap. And I have a plethora of other soaps. This soap was inspired by Missy Buchanan Hardwood. It's called Mystic Blue, aka Missy Blue, and it was inspired by her for helping with higher awareness. And I made that blended specifically for her. I have to send it to her, but I did make it specifically for Missy. And I don't know if you guys know Missy, if everybody knows Missy, but she's an awesome light. And her and Kim Granville have just been such awesome lights in my life and such inspirations to me. And I also have a soap called Kim, like Kimology Love. It's like a heart-centered, love, peaceful type of soap that I made as well, too. And that one's a lot of fun. It's really good because I tried it myself and I had like the most amazing day after using this soap. And carrying on, because I could go on and on forever about those two and about my spiritual family. But I also make bath bombs, and bath bombs are my fun ones. These are what I call my pixie bath bombs. They are fairy inspired, and my daughter's nickname is Tinky. I don't know if everybody knows my daughter, but me and her really, really adore fairies. We love fairies. We talk about fairies like 24/7. So my daughter always says, "Mom, I want something glittery in my bath that has the feel of pixie dust, and I want to feel like I'm a fairy when I take a bath, and a colorful bath." So my bath bombs were inspired by my daughter, and I have a lot of them that are really, really fun back here. First of all, this one is called Pixie Kissed. As you can see, and I don't think you can see all the stuff in it, but it's two-toned, and it's very moisturizing. It has coconut oils infused in it. It has sunflower oils. It has what's that one? Apricot oils inside of it, and different herbs and spices inside it. To my secret recipes. And also, I have one inspired by. You ready for this, Nick? Inspired by my indigo children, which are Nick, Scott. We have, who else do we have? Coda. We have a whole line of indigo kids in Amalok. If I did not mention your name, you know exactly who you are. But I was thinking about my indigo kids when I made this bath bomb called Indigo.
Aww.
Atomic Bath. So this one is inspired by you guys, and I'm going to try to get my finances up to send everyone a personal one for themselves. It's really good. I tried it, and it makes the skin smell really good. And I have some for people who don't like color in their bath. They just want a natural bath, or they just want to soak, and they just want to have that soft feel to their skin, as well as a healing agent in the water. I have a lot of tea tree in this one. I have coconut oil in this one. I have all the peppermints, witch hazel, olive oil, all of that stuff. And this one is called Very Natural. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really good for the skin. And like I said, all the products are infused with crystal gem elixir. So crystal and gem elixir are two different things. I'm sorry. So let me clarify. Some are gem elixir and some are crystal. So and some have what I use is I collect rainwater sometimes, and sometimes I do it just with the 8.8. I make an elixir and I put all these gems in the bottom right here. And this was from the moon, the last moon on 2/3/15. This was charged in the moon. So this elixir went into my last batches of soap. And that was a lot of fun. And I put little chips, crystal chips, in the bottom of the soap. So if you ever purchase my soaps and you see things come flying out of your soap towards the end, don't be alarmed, because they are little crystal chips. And these are, I don't think I can hold those up. I'll let you see just a bunch of tiger's eye, rose quartz, amethyst, red jasper. All of those things are in here. I have clear quartz in almost every bar, except for the health bars. I don't really put the crystals in there because people use them on the face. Didn't want it to be too harsh for their face, you know. And I use essential oils. This is one of my favorites. Bergamot is a very high energy. It brings prosperity. It was used by the ancients to bring in royalty and happiness and success. And that's a really good oil to use in a soap of empowerment and any product of empowerment. And I use tea tree for the healing. I use a lot of that inside of my healing bars because it's really good. I use also turmeric, which is really good for inflammation. And so these good things infused with love and light and all that stuff are really good for you. Like when you take a bath, there's nothing like taking a really, really good bath and knowing that it's spiritually charged and love and whatever your desires are. And I can also customize them if you have a certain desire or you have a certain feeling that you want to have for your life or you want to have it, you know, just manifest it. I'll make that so for you. And then I just started making paraben-free shower gels. This one is called Bergamot. What is it? Bergamot Blessings. And I was just talking about bergamot. And it's really good for, you know, blessings and bringing in royalties and, you know, all that. And then it also has a peace factor to it as well. And then I'm getting down to the boiling point now because I'm not dealing with a lot of products at the moment. I just have my signature things that I deal with. And I have a lot more ideas that are coming to the plate in the future. But right now I'm just basically dealing with one at a time. So next I have, and this is, someone tried to buy this from me, and this is my baby, and I cannot let them, I'm selling it for $25 because that's how much energy, it literally drained me when I made this salt, and it took a whole entire day. So I'm letting it go for a little less than I should, but because that's the love in me, I'm going to do that. But this is my 8 chakra bath salt. And all my labels are handmade. Some of them are, but this has every chakra color and it's charged with all the chakras. So I had a mantra for every single chakra in here, and I activated each one of them, and I infused it with gem waters, which for each chakra. So that's what that is infused with, and also mudswort, which is a high divination herb. It helps with divination. It helps with, you know, all our good stuff that we like to do. That's spiritualist. So that is my baby right there. I also have a secondary blend from the residual that was left over because when I was making it, some of it fell apart and mixed. So I made one that was called Atomic Chakra. So that's just all of the colors fused together that got mixed. And that is this one right here. And this one is Atomic Chakra. And then I have a new endeavor that I'm embarking on, and that is I'm making a DIY Lang Lang experimental perfume, which will be coming up in the future. It has to sit for 6 weeks and it has to brew. It's made with essential oil. All the ingredients are, and also the gem elixir. And what it does, and alcohol, which is natural alcohol. You let it brew for 6 weeks, and then it becomes a perfume where you can put it in a diffuser and you can spray it. So I'll be coming up with different types of perfumes. I'll also be making a chakra set of perfumes, so you can use these perfumes on different parts of your body for chakra, and also maybe making a perfume / chakra set. So we'll have that coming up in the future. And this is one of my favorites as well. Everybody wants to buy my patchouli hibiscus. Everybody likes hibiscus. I'm sorry, hibiscus. Patchouli hibiscus is real good. I know personally it's really, really good. This is one of my best sellers, along with my abundant soap. I don't have any abundance soap to show you today because it has sold out. It sold. Like literally last night I got a testimonial. You were there, Nick, from one of our friends in our spiritual family. She mentioned that she had come up with a check for a certain amount, which included a 8. And I infuse my soap with 8 because 8 is infinity, and that's the number that I go for, is infinite. So if you're going to ask for a soap from me, I'm going to put infinite power in it, where I'm going to charge it with the number 8. No matter what it is, if it be peace, if it be love, if it be abundance, if it be whatever you want, I'm going to infuse that with the 8. So it's going to go infinity. That's my thought pattern when I project it onto the product. And I have one more product, two more products that I can show you today. Oh gosh, I almost lost it. I have it on the stand today because it gets a little hot and it will go off. But these are the bath bombs. I don't know if you guys if you know me, you've probably seen my demonstration for my bath bomb. How I throw it in the water and it fizzes all up and all that good stuff. You see the herbs come out of it. Well, I make a loose one as well. This is a tangerine one. These are loose fizzies. They do the same thing basically as the bath bomb, but they're just loose and you have more control as to how much you want to put in your water. And I have different ones. These are my signature packages right here. And most of my stuff is handmade, like I said. A lot of love goes into them. Like each piece feels like a piece of art. So that's another one that I have. And I'm starting to make black volcanic ash and black walnut hull mask for the face. This is a new one that I'm starting to make. It just smells like mint because there's peppermint in there too. And there's turmeric in it too, which is really good for problematic skin, like I mentioned before earlier. And then I have an accident here that I made. My daughter has eczema, and I'm always constantly doing things about trying to do something about her eczema, and I don't know how many people probably have that problem. It's probably, as far as I know, there's a lot of people that have that problem with eczema, and it's because of our nasty water and what they put in it, and we know this. So all those harsh chemicals that they put in our water to treat it. And so I came up with the oxygen, and it's called Soft Scoop Atomic Bath. It was supposed to be made into a fizzy, soapy bomb, but instead of it becoming fizzy and soapy, it became very hard. But when you put it in the water, for some reason, it is extremely conditioning. Like, my daughter's skin felt like velvet when I took her out of the bath. And I was going to throw this product out, but I just decided to try it. And I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's amazing. And so that is really good. I didn't forget the gentleman. I'm coming up with a shaving cream. And this one is called Real Men Soak. I don't know if you can see that. I'm coming up with a few more male scented bath soaps with sandalwood and just coming up with different creations for the gentleman. And then I'll be coming up with a shave and an aftershave, which will all be charged also with the elixirs. And then the last thing that I have here to share with you is I've hidden it from myself. Oh, I have 2 things to share with you. I'm making organic bath jellies. This one is not that great looking. It's kind of a dud, but I have one called Fruit Punch Bath Jelly. That one sold out. It is very soft and very conditioning, and it's a lot of fun for the kids. And kids just have a ball. You got to tell them not to eat it because it is not edible. It smells like you can eat it, and it looks like you can eat it, and it looks like Jell-O, but it is not Jell-O. So if your kid looks at it, I put a big sign on it that says, "Do not eat." So if you do purchase that in the future for your kid, I'm just letting you know out of my mouth as well as it being written on the product. Don't eat that product, even though it won't really do anything to hurt you, but you just don't want to eat it because it's gross. But last thing I have here to share with you, and I have actually lost it. I don't know what I did with it. is, give me just a second, please. Ooh, look at that. I have two. It's right here.
So Keisha,
Yes, sir.
so in your personal opinion, what's your favorite product that you've used yourself? Like, what's your favorite product that you used?
From my products,
Mm-hmm.
my abundance soap. I have to say that my abundance soap is one of my favorites because when I think of abundance as not just finances, I think of it as an abundance of everything, an
Mm-hmm.
abundance and a wealth of everything. So I'm very proud of that product because I have a lot of personal testimonials with it. And not only is it for that, but it's also really good on your skin. It's really soft, it's conditioning. It doesn't lather a whole lot, but it feels really good to the skin. So I am saying abundance soap. And there's another one that I'm like feeling bad because I'm saying I like abundance, and this one I like too. And that is my Cinetastic, the lip balm. It is really, really good. It's really invigorating to the lips. I mean, I like all my products. I can't say I don't, but there's some that I like more than others
Mm-hmm.
because I made them also customize them for other people. So a lot of the ideas come from others that really wanted this for. I mean, they didn't give me the ingredients; they just gave me an idea, and I made it according to my studies and what I've learned about different products that come together and make this certain energy. So that one, and that's. I have a lot more. I have so many products around me, and my house smells like big soap bar. So everybody that comes in here, they're like, "It smells like good in here." So it's, when you walk in, you smell the herbs, you smell the spices, you see me working. I'm always in the kitchen. I'm always cooking up. I'll make a video in the future of me actually doing a tutorial on how to make your own soaps and how to do your own things as well. Most people don't want to DIY. That's why they have people like me that sell it and they do it for you. But it's really fun. It's really full of energy. It gives you a lot of insight. It gives you a lot of outlet. It's just fun. And there's one more product that I wanted to share with you, but I can't find it. I misplaced it. It was a lotion bar. A lotion bar is made with shea butter, cocoa butter, almond oil. It can be changed up if people are allergic to almonds. I won't put the nut product in there, and I won't put the beeswax in it if a person is allergic to bees or honey or whatever, you know. But I can change it and customize it. But it is very moisturizing and it is very good for the skin. I'm personally just giving a testimonial on it because I have really dry legs, and I put it on my legs and then just conditioned my legs. And I was conditioned like all day until I took my next bath, and then then it went rinsed off, and I put it back on, of course. But even after the bath, you could still feel that it's conditioned still. So I don't know. I just love baths, and I like beautiful spiritual baths. I just do. These bath salts go hand in hand, and my products go hand in hand with meditation. They're really good to listen to mantras or different sound waves or patterns or musics when you're taking a bath. It feels really, really good. Like it invigorates and uplifts your spirits. So
And I
I don't know.
know, I know from like stories you've told us on the private hangouts that a lot of your customers have had really good experiences with your abundance soap. So if you wouldn't mind, could you share that with like everybody else?
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat it? I heard the last. I heard the abundance. So let me hear the last part.
Well, like in the private hangouts, you told us about how your customers had like really good experiences with the abundance soap. So if you wouldn't mind, would you share some of the success stories that came from your abundance soap?
Oh my. Well, it started off trying it off on my husband. He was my little tester, and I did give it to him first, and he used it, and he had been having trouble because he's in sales. So he's been having a lot of trouble. He's been saying, okay, I'm not getting any sales. I don't know if they're going to get rid of me. Well, I gave it to him to use, and I told him how to use it, and he did so. And he went to the job the next day, and he came back that later that evening, and he was hollering out, "Babe, I got like 3 sales," and he was like, "I like that soap," and I'm like, "Okay, well." And my husband is not easy to convince. He thinks that I'm kind of nuts with my little spirituality stuff. He's like, "She's nuts," but he's a believer now because of that soap. And so he used it, and I told him, you got to manifest and you got to believe. And so he was like, okay. And he's also since then gotten many promotions. He's gotten a raise, and he says it's working too good. He says he wants it to slow down. Just put it that way. And so the I gave it to another neighbor of mine here. A couple of neighbors of mine here. One upstairs here says her boyfriend got a promotion as well on his job after using abundance. And then my manager here, she's been like my angel here. She used it, and we went to the casino, and she won a bunch of money. So the money flows definitely from it. And then they're finding new love and finding new things in their relationships and abundance as well. My neighbors next door are actors, and the kids are on Nickelodeon. And I was telling her I gave her like a slight download that I had in me. And I told her, I said, look, I have a sense that your son is going to start getting roles. And he did. He was on Nickelodeon. And that was shortly thereafter the use of the soaps. And I just told her that. And that started coming to fruition. And who else? Oh, one of our friends, our spiritual sisters, also told us a story last night about the check that came in, and also her husband's job was in jeopardy, and that his boss pulled him in to tell him that he didn't have to worry because he wasn't going to lose his job. And there are many, many more. I mean, even my brother was like, he's getting promoted and he's getting all these jobs. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, myself personally, I am getting a lot of blessings from the abundance. So, like, just using it because I know how to use it and what I did to it. So it works just fantastic for me. Like, my husband and me, we have renewed our relationship, and we have an abundance of love around this house. We have so much an abundance of happiness here in the house. It's like we just have an abundance of everything right at this moment, and I can't be happier right now in my life. I know I gained weight, and that's my empathic security padding, but other than that, I'm just really happy. And I don't say it's the soul. I say it's you that manifests. If you have a positive attitude and you already know what's going to happen, and I've already charged it with these positive things, and I told you, and you believe, and you use this, and you charge it with your own energies, and you give it, and you manifest your own, it works. It works for your own personal, whatever your intentions are, it will come to it. So I don't keep it. It doesn't stay in this house. Like, I can make bars and people will come. Like, even the lady up here, she's a tax preparer and she's in love with my soap. She comes for it. Like yesterday, she's like, "You have abundant soap." I'm like, "No, I just gave my husband the last bar too, because I make our soap. We don't use anything but RaeKisha in this house. And I'm going to start making shampoos and conditioners as well. So, and everything that I make can have an abundance. Like, I can make abundance bath bombs. I can make abundance shower gels. I can make abundance shampoo and conditioner. Whatever the bars, I can make the lotion bars. So whatever the ingredients are in the abundance, you can have a full abundance set if that's what you like. And I gave also out some peace and love. Peace and love is really, really good too. And that's what most people want is peace and love. That's my most request, that I get peace, love, and abundance. I'm like, okay, you want money, you want love. And we pray, you want some secret space and some quiet time. So let's just give you that. I'm thinking about making a full atomic bar where I'm going to put together the abundance and the peace and the love, like in a triple, like a trio of stacks on top of each other. So we'll have that one bar. And I think that'd be a good one. What do you think? You think so?
Hmm?
I said, you think that would be a good one?
Mm-hmm.
If I stacked all three of those together. I think that'll be a really powerful song. So, yeah.
So if someone wanted to order from you, how would they do that?
I just started a website, and it is, and if you're ready, you can write it down. I don't have anything in the description down here, but it is kn-139.wix.com/Ray of Sunshine, and that's all together. So it's really long, and I'm still working on my site. I also have a PayPal account that I'm working on right now. I'm having a little trouble attaching it to my website, but you can go and you can personally email me from my website at my at kn-13@hotmail.com, and I will take your orders. Right now, I'm dealing with postal money orders only. Um, and if you're local, I deal with cash, and I need your orders at least 1 week in advance so that I can start preparing for it. And I also tag on shipping and handling for you as well. Um, Getting a rate pretty soon where I will be having lower prices with the post office, so it won't be so much on shipping and handling. But for now, just bear with me, and I'll have everything together because I am doing everything by myself. I literally have no help with any of this. And I'm not that computer savvy, so just bear with me on making my own website. And if you know me and you're my friend personally, I have a link to my website on my Facebook page on my wall. So you can go on there and you can click the link and you can find my website there as well. Um, I think that's pretty much it with the ordering. And I do include little gifts sometimes inside of your order, depending on what your order is. I'll include a gem inside of there or something like that. So just know I put a lot of love into the package.
And I've checked out your website, and it looks awesome so far.
Thank you. Thank you. I was like, yay! It took me all 3 days of fun. But I took it down and put it back up and took it down and put it back up until I was kind of satisfied. And I'm still thinking about doing it again.
Hmm.
And so hopefully pretty soon I will have my PayPal and everything connected to it so people can just use their credit cards if they want to pay for stuff. And, you know, everything comes packaged nice and neat. I'm really particular about the way things are packaged. And so I do have a couple of people that I send to that are out of towners, and everything went well. It took about, because I'm using standard shipping, it takes about maybe 4 to 5 days, and I would give it up to 7 days to get to this destination. But I've been having pretty good track records for sending it in about 4 or 5 days. So that's that.
Well, I just wanted to thank you for being part of the Celestial Center team because
Oh,
it's just been awesome. And we're also going to be posting the link to your website in the description after this hangout, and we'll also post it on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Celestial Center. So thank you so much for taking the time to come here today. And we also hope to see you on a lot of future videos, Keisha.
yes, thank you. And namaste. And I love you guys so
Namaste.
much.
Right.
Namaste.
We'll see you on the next video.